Hi everyone! So today I'm going to be making some tags, and I just started making these for Happy Mail and then eventually for myself. I'll probably keep some. But I just thought I would show my process just because I'm feeling crafty. And I find every month I'm finding less and less to talk about in my bullet journal just because my months aren't as long as they used to be. And I just don't really have that many ideas for extra videos besides plan with me's and stuff like that yet. So I figured I would make these. This kind of goes along with the junk journaling part of my channel, but it's also a crafty DIY. So yeah, these are just with scrapbook papers I've found. This is a sticker. I outlined some of this part with some of my Crayola super tips. And there's a glitter part on that one. So yeah, these are just little ones that I'm sending as Happy Mail, and I don't know who I'm going to send these to yet. I have an idea for who I'm going to send these to, but yeah, just cute little tags I could send people or use for myself. They're blank on the back so they can be written on. They have a hole so I can put ribbon in it, and I have a bunch of these that I'm going to make. Like I said, don't know what I'm going to use them for. Probably, most likely Happy Mail, most of them will go to, but some I might keep for myself for my junk journal. So, yeah, this is just going to be sort of a time-lapse video where I decorate these. So, I hope you enjoy. It'll be just a little chill video because I don't really know what to talk about. You'll just kind of see my process over and over as I decorate these, so enjoy! Hey guys, so like I said, this is going to be pretty much a time-lapse. But the more I was editing this, the more I realized it probably needs more explanation, especially if you want to try these for yourself. So right now I'm just going through my supplies. These tags are a really good way to get rid of either scraps or use up paper you won't necessarily use a lot of or want to use. These are just some scrap papers that my mom found in her stash and she gave to me. To use for my junk journaling, scrapbooking, tags, whatever I wanted to use it for. So I'm just going to use these little scraps, or not, they're not really scraps, but just these extra papers I wouldn't really use for anything else, and these stickers that are in my box that is overflowing with scraps and stuff to use for either Happy Mail or stuff like that. So I thought I was going to do all of these on time-lapse, but I ended up only doing one for this first part. So this first part's self-explanatory. You can leave them white and decorate with colorful things, or you can cover the entire thing up like I did, like I am doing right here, and just cut the excess off, and that itself becomes a scrap you can use later. And then I just punched a hole in the top in case me or someone I sent this to would want to put a twine or ribbon in it, something like that. And I did that to all of my tags just for a base layer. So yeah, I just did a little base for all of my tags with just paper that I liked, and those became scraps. And then I'm now using those scraps to make little embellishments for my tags. So depending on how crafty you are or how you want your tags to look, you don't have to go as extreme as I did. I have a lot of these where they were just the base paper, and I just left them that way because I didn't feel like they needed anything or they were too small. I have some where I just kept the second embellishment on. Later on in the video, I go in with my white Jelly Roll pen and Micron, and I add little doodles or just, little details. So depending on how detailed you want them, they can really be super simple or super complex. I've seen really complex tags in my lifetime. Mine are not that way because I didn't want mine that way. I wanted mine simple enough to where you could use it with anything, or use it in a certain color scheme and still be able to write or draw or do whatever on them. So yeah, I just played around with some scraps that I had from the tag papers that I had cut up to make the base coat of paper on these tags. I used mixed media, Strathmore mixed media paper for my tags. You probably don't have to use that thick of paper. I just wanted them to be sturdy enough to where they could withstand a lot of glue or tape or something like that. Also, I apologize for my voice. Allergies are kicking in really bad. But yeah, these are just a really nice way to just sort of zone out and just be creative. Like I said, I don't know if I'll even use these, and the best part about it is that I can send these to people if I never want to use them. I can, you know, gift them, do whatever. And I realize this probably isn't the best DIY video. This is my first kind of DIY sort of thing besides junk journaling. I just came up with these myself. I didn't really follow a pattern or anything. I just made a couple different sizes and then just went with it. It's not rocket science, I promise. So yeah, this is after I did the just second layer, and then as you can see, I'm going in with my white Jelly Roll pen and just going in and doing some highlights and details. And I did this to all of my tags, or almost all of them, not really all of them, but some of them that I felt needed a little bit more, but I didn't want to block the design of the paper itself. So yeah, that's just what I did for that. Again, you don't have to go as detailed as I did. You don't even have to do anything other than the base paper at all. I mean, you can see that white one I didn't do anything to. So yeah, it just really depends on you. Depends on what you want. This isn't a full clip because I realized my camera died, like right here. So I'm so sorry that it cut off, but I still wanted to make this video just because I spent, you know, a fair amount of time on it. And I wanted to share it because I thought these were a good idea, especially if you're here to my channel from bullet journaling, junk journaling, literally anything. These tags are super cute for either gifts or anything like that, so I figured I would just share and that they were artsy, and I figured someone could use it. And I got a couple, like I mentioned it to some of my friends and they were like, oh my god, still do it, and I was like, okay. So yeah, hopefully this was a helpful video. I'll probably post a picture on my Instagram of the finished ones, and I will leave a link to my Instagram down below whenever I upload this video, because this picture is not the finished project. Like, these have a little bit more into them than what they do now, and I've actually already sent away some of these because I did record this ahead of time. So like I said, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!